Well, good morning everyone. Been a few days since we had a video now. Hope everyone's doing great. We've just been sitting at home, honestly, doing absolutely nothing. I'm getting really sick of this whole quarantine thing. It's not that I can't go out driving and stuff, because technically we can, but you can't really go anywhere because of everything that's going on. It is what it is. We just got to ride it out. But in today's video, we got something really exciting, because today the real mods for the C63 will actually begin. What I have here is a tuner from my good friends at Velos Designwerks. Yes, today we are remotely. With remotely, I mean that we don't have to take the ECU out. We don't have to ship it to Miami. The tune is right here. So all I'm really waiting for now is a call from Velos Designwerks. I got to download a software, get it into the tuner, and then through the OBD port, we will today have, I think it's around 60 horsepower and more torque as well, of course. But because of everything that is going on, I can't go to a dyno and actually measure the power, which kind of sucks. We will do that eventually though. But man, I'm super excited for this. It's gonna be awesome. More power in the M156. The amazing naturally aspirated 6.2 liter V8. Other than that, everything is, yeah, normal here. Crowded. I look at this. We gotta wash this thing. It's horrible. And by the way, thanks to everyone that's been picking up stickers that I showed in the previous video here. They seem to be very popular. They look good on the car as well. We ordered new of these flex fit hats because these have been really popular as well. So new of those are in. If you're looking for one, pick them up at shop.autovlog.com. The flat bill one has been really popular as well. This is the black on black, and this is the white on white. I mean, I'm so happy about these hats. They look absolutely awesome. We're in the black camo hoodie as well. Amazing quality. So if you haven't checked out the new merch already, do so at shop.autovlog.com. But let's get to tuning. So you said 60 horsepower and 54 pound-feet of torque crank numbers, of course. Man, that is awesome. So I'm gonna have 510 horsepower. That's pretty good, man.
No, it is.
All right, so you just want ignition on, correct?
Correct. So you want all the lights on.
Okay.
Without the motor turned on.
Yep. All right. So let me just plug this in here. Switch on the dashboard, check the connections, and press OK.
Yep. Hit OK.
Starting communication.
Alright, so turn off your dashboard, so hit it one time, the button.
Okay. Okay, so it quickly said file saving, and then it went to switch off the dashboard to continue. Task successfully completed.
It's gonna run a log.
Yeah, now it went to the main menu. It says work, reset, setup, and info.
Alright, that's it. We're done there. So you can disconnect it, and then let's go to the computer.
Okay. Okay, so download software. So I just click on this link that you sent me then?
Yeah.
Alright, so now we have a battery charger hooked up to our battery here. We've downloaded the actual tune file onto the tuner, and now it's time to actually plug it back in here. There we go. So hold on here. What the f***? I lost my damn key now.
Put it in the cup holder.
Yeah, I was just about to do that, and then it fell out of my freaking pocket. Oh, there it is. You little bastard.
Alright, now we're gonna go to work.
Work. Info, Velos Stage 2 W204.
Correct, so go ahead and hit OK on that one.
File opening in progress. Warning, please connect your vehicle to a stabilized battery. We have that, so okay. Starting communication. Right. Okay, it says ECU programming.
Okay, perfect. So it should take about 10 minutes to program.
And then I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to start the car and turn it off 8 times, right? After everything's done.
Yeah, correct. So you'll do that. It's basically just to make sure all the codes and everything come off.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna drive the car for about 15 minutes.
Yeah. And
just normal.
Yeah, for the transmission needs recalibrated and stuff, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
For everything to readapt. Yep.
All right. This is pretty cool though that we can do it remotely like this, just through the OBD2 port, and not have to like get the ECU out and send it and all that stuff. Okay, now it says switch off the dashboard to continue.
Okay, so switch it off and then hit OK.
Switch on the dashboard. Switch off the dashboard.
Yep. Yeah, it does it a few times.
Switch on the dashboard. Switch off the dashboard. Writing ECU completed. Now it's back to the main menu.
Okay, cool. So now go ahead and disconnect the handheld from the car. Disconnect the battery charger as well.
Okay. All right.
Alrighty. Now let's go ahead and turn on the car.
I don't have a single warning light.
Yeah, that's fine. So we're gonna still do the 7 times. The cycling of the 7 times. So turn it off, turn it on, turn it off. Turn
Okay.
it off.
All right.
7 times. Yeah.
Seven.
Sweet. All right. So now when you have it on the last one, just give me a few revs. I want to make sure everything is good. All right. Give a few revs.
Oh wow, it sounds different. It sounds different even with the stock exhaust. Yeah.
Awesome.
I wasn't expecting a difference in sound because it's stock exhaust, you know what I mean?
Yeah, sometimes we have the options for some things that we can adjust and
Little special. Okay, cool.
Special. Just go ahead and take it for 15 minutes normal. Don't drive it hard or anything. Let everything adapt and then you're good to go.
And then we're good to go. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Thank you, man.
I appreciate it, dude.
No problem. Have a good one, Mike.
All right, bye-bye. All right, so since the car that I wasn't expecting actually sounds a little better now, it's raspier. Let's get a couple revs here. But it sounds raspier for sure, man. I wasn't expecting this. This is awesome. So what we're gonna do, I have to take the car and just drive it normally, like Carlos said, for about 15 minutes. The transmission needs adapted as well. Make sure everything is fine, and then we're gonna take it out and really see what the difference is. All right, so we've been out driving for about 20 to 30 minutes, just getting everything, I guess, warmed up and acclimated to the tune. I think the transmission, everything should be fine now. I haven't really stepped on it yet, but we're about to. But I thought I'd mention the M156 has been in so many AMG models, so it is very tunable, although it is, you know, a naturally aspirated engine. It's not the bi-turbo 4-liter from the W205 that I had before, which is twin turbocharged, so that's very tunable. I got like 110 horsepower from a tune with Velos Designwerks last time I had that, and over 120, I think, in torque. So now we've increased from 451 horsepower to about 60 horsepower more. So we have about 510. The torque should be around 50. So that's from 443 to 483. So that's pretty impressive. And this car is lighter than the 205. So I mean, the characteristics of the engine and the power band and everything on these two engines are different, but yeah, it should be pretty freaking fast. I'm excited. It shreds even more tires now. Easier. So while donuts and burnouts are a lot of fun, I didn't, tune the car to do more burnouts, really. I want to see the performance increase that we can measure in today's video because of everything that's going on again. I can't get to a dyno, which is obviously what I should be doing before and after the tune, just to be sure how much, of a power gain we've gotten, but I can't do that. What we did in the previous video, though, was a 0 to 60, so we're going to do that at least. Last time, my best time was 4.5 seconds without a tune. So we'll see if it increases at all. Usually, at least on my old C63, it didn't increase the 0 to 60 at all because it just struggled even more with traction from a standstill. This car seems to actually get better traction during launch control, even though it has skinnier tires, probably because it doesn't have as much low-end torque. So we'll see if it made a difference here. And today we actually have pretty much the exact same conditions that we did last time. We got nice weather, about the same temperature. I got about a quarter of a tank of gas in the car just like last time. It should be a pretty good comparison. We got a slightly less tire though. Launch control disengaged right before the launch. So yeah, that wasn't a better time. That was actually 5 seconds. Got a lot more wheel spin, which isn't completely shocking. Race start. Confirm paddle up. See, it canceled again. Oh, but it's faster though. And a lot more wheel spin. Holy crap. So we got to get launch control to not disengage right before, which it's done twice now. So the car is in sport handling mode, which allows some wheel spin, and then it should grab it. I think we also have a lot less tire because of the burnout. Oh yeah, it pulls so much harder. I mean, it's not all that much horsepower extra, but you can tell a difference. And the power band is so linear. So I honestly don't know if it's, you know, the main amount of torque is down low for its higher end, which it should be. It's an NA engine, so, but man, this is awesome. So, so we're gonna get different wheels. They're gonna be wider wheels with more meat or more tire, at least wider tire. So it should grip a little better. Launch control was acting up a little bit. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. The car is a lot faster. I didn't really expect it to be faster from a launch, although we couldn't do proper launches, but whatever. But I want to give a huge thanks to my now friends down in Miami, Velos Designwerks, for sending me this tune. The car completely woke up, although it's not as crazy as it was on the 205, the newer version C63 that I had previously, as it was twin turbo. You get more power and even more torque. But the car is now even more of a tire slayer, which is a lot of fun, but it's also a lot more powerful. So, I mean, this took like half an hour to do. Got to download some stuff online, get it on the tuner, email it back to them, get it in the car, and boom. So definitely check out Velos if you're in the market for a tune. I mean, they do for a lot of manufacturers, BMW, Mercedes, even Ferrari, Lambos, you know, Range Rover, all that good stuff. Now we're just waiting for the exhaust. I mean, the car is already tuned for that exhaust. Because of everything that is going on, shipping times and manufacturing times have been slowed down a little bit. So it's going to be shipped next week, and the week after that, hopefully I'll have this exhaust installed. I'm gonna try to do that ASAP, and that same week we should be getting another modification for the car. So I'm trying my best here, guys, to provide good content for you during these trying times that we're in. But I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. We're gonna end it with that. I don't wanna stand here and babble for too long. I'm actually about to hop on a live stream here that I'm gonna do. Now I'm speaking into the future here, so if you guys have seen the live stream, you already know, because this video is uploaded after the live stream. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do those maybe a bit more often during all this stuff that's going on. You guys seem to have enjoyed it last time we did it, so maybe I'll do it like once a week or something like that. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a huge thumbs up. It actually helps out a lot if the video gets a lot of thumbs up. If you're stopping by for the first time and you haven't already and you want to, please subscribe. Stay safe out there. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.